Uh-oh. Comes some structure damage.
Reporting structural damage.
No bueno.
Engaging target.
Got a little bit of damage there, but barely any.
Commander?
Too far from him, but I'm not too far from you.
Right, Commander. Orders. Affirmative.
Pilot is injured, which is good. Sorry, bro. It's not cutting it.
Good to go.
Yeah, you know it, dude. You know it.
I've got a sensor lock.
Probably gonna try melee. No, he's running away. Oh, don't shoot in the back.
Damage is minor, Commander.
I'm so freaking far, dude. That's your front? Yeah, that's his front. It's pretty damaged, though. Oh, I have way better chances on him. Right arm destroyed. Yes!
Detected.
Waiting for orders.
Right arm destroyed. He's unsteady.
What's up, boss? Roger. Targeting for physical attack.
Right leg destroyed. Knocked down. Pilot is injured again. That's 2 injuries.
Standing by. Location confirmed.
How is he not destroyed yet? All of his weapons are gone. Dude, it's just sad at this point. What are you doing? Look at him trying to, like, elbow away. What's a stream without having a stroke thinking about my grades? Oh, dude, that's awesome. I cannot wait for you to be to be off of school, man. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be sweet. Alright, let's murder that guy in the water. What's up, bro? Oh, shit!
Good to go.
And to punch you in the face.
Ugh!
I missed?
That would be a miss.
How the what?
Commander.
Yeah, I'm not gonna miss twice, though, dude.
Coordinates.
No way. Man, about time. In Bound for Landing, we're going to get in and out quick.
Hostile eliminated.
How'd you even climb there? Oh, here.
Affirmative. Got it.
Move on to the scene.
Man, Medusa's piloting the shit out of that mech.
Roger that.
Copy that.
The depot is ours, Commander. We're ready to pull you out of there. Okay. I suspect Mary could be very pleased with this hole.
Mission.
Hey, we did it. Freaking easy. Pretty darn easy. I want harder missions, man. I understand this is like, you know, the start of the game and stuff, but I kind of want to more, you know, dangerous things. Pay out pretty good. Some damage, but we'll have to repair, but it's not too bad. And here's what we got. That's some partial mech salvage. We have a Jenner, a Panther, and a Spider. Honestly, I've never seen the Panther. They're all light class. I've never seen the Jenner. I've never seen the Panther. I've seen the Spider. And Spider, we already have one. So we're just, you know what? We're gonna go with the second one, and we'll see what we get. Oh, we got the Panther as well, and 2 jump jets. The loading time in this game is so long, though. So long. Right. Oh, look at that sweet money. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's go into the mech bay. Because we have to repair. Apologies. Good God, man. Swear to God, I'm sneezing my life out of my brain right now. Just like, I'm seeing dots. That's how hard I sneezed. Holy shit. Let's go into contracts. Oh, hey, look at that. Even more. Okay, this brings us back to Bellerophon. So we're gonna wait on that one. We'll do these ones though. Seek and destroy. Intelligence confirmed there's a lance of Canopian military with operating on Detroit within a region we control. All local government operations are at risk as long as this lance is allowed to move unimpeded on the enemy and eliminate it. Or yeah, honestly, let's do the story. Yeah, we'll do the story. So travel.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
We're going.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
We're gonna have the financial report as we're traveling. Zap. Because there's one thing though I've learned about this game is because I've read online about it, and there's a lot of like randomly generated stuff, which means that like if you don't focus on the story, you do all the side quests and stuff, you could play forever. There's no end to it. The game is made in such a way that there's no ending in sight. We've arrived at Bellerophon, Commander, ready to proceed with our current contract. Proceed. Anna Maria Centrella. Mr. Oliveira, thank you for honoring my request to meet. I am Anna Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need Comstar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the Mercenary Review Board. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Takeda? You sure did. Certainly, Lady Centrella, we wouldn't be here if you hadn't. Yes! I couldn't put my finger on it, Policy, but you're right. It feels that way. I'm pleased to hear it. The job that I have for you is a relatively simple one. I need you to recover something from me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your service, I will pay down the interest on your rather sizable loan and buy you the breathing room you've been looking for. How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what we're supposed to be recovering. This. Lady Centrella image is replaced on the screen by a grainy photograph of an enormous grounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to it like barnacles. She's a derelict vessel on Argo, one of the only two ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying in state of Axalis, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you are going to bring her to me. Yeah? And how exactly we're supposed to do that? I mean, it's a big ship. She looks half cannibalized for part. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Virtanen. I have engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the Pirate Moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you will protect them until the work is done. This should all be well within your capabilities, Commander Takeda, unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. I know pirates better than most. You find anyone better suited to this job than us. You won't find anyone better suited. Then I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough, and there'll be more work waiting for you upon your return. Mr. Oliveira, you will never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering. Commander Takeda, I can promise you that. She isn't wrong. We're looking for a lifeline, and I think this is as close as we're going to get. We can handle anything you throw at us, Lady Central. No, you know what? I'm going to answer that. Okay, Lady Central, you've got yourself some mercenaries. Very good. I'll forward your contact to Mr. Oliveira. Oh, one last thing. The stories of your unsavory past are well known within the magistracy. I'm taking a risk by hiring you on, but I'm convinced that I'm making the right call. Don't prove me wrong. Bro, we're good. Wait. Are we going somewhere? Like...
By your command.
Dude, we're gonna get 1,000,000 something? What? Holy shit! Fighting on the frontier? Oh yeah. Extension. Banging noise draw you to the shared MechWarrior barracks, where you find Behemoth disassembling one of the Leopard's internal walls. There are already several panels neatly stacked beside her. She pauses, then explains. There's a few cubic meter of dead space back here, making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks. As reasonable as this sounds, the banks aren't going to like you modifying their property. Set aside money to pay the fine. You look Behemoth in the eye, you know how the chain of command works. You have to clear changes like this before you start. She shrugs. Well, can I? You look over Behemoth's work, it's cleanly done with no hazards. Take a break until I make a decision. During a chat with Darius, you compare the cost of the fines to the benefit of the mech warriors and decide it's worth it. You lose 20,000, but morale is increased by 1. Sure, man. We'll do that. I like these random event stuff. I really like it. It makes the whole thing more alive, you know? Man, we're gonna hit the next financial report before we can even get to the mission. Jesus Christ. Well, almost. Be freaking close. Look at that planet. Dude, I would love to travel the stars. We've arrived at Alloway, Commander, ready to proceed with our current contract. Proceed. Commander, I'm setting a course for Lady Centrala's jump ship. It's strange, though. This moon is taking us to Axelis. Doesn't appear on any of my maps. Which leads me to wonder, where exactly are we going and how do they intend to get us there? Uncharted space. That was one hell of a rough ride. My stomach's still doing somersaults. That's because those crazy bastards used a pirate point to get us there. If we'd suffered a missed jump, a sour stomach would be the least of your concerns. The Leopard could have gotten irreparably mangled. Hey, Enrage, thank you so much for the host. Do appreciate it. Hell, we could have been irreparably mangled. The cautionary olivets they showed us at the academy were the stuff of nightmares. What is a pirate point? Non-standard jump points that exist inside a system's proximity limit. Pirate jump points, or pirate points for short, are helishly difficult to navigate because they tend to be much smaller than standard jump points and are also subject to the effects of planetary gravitation. As a result, the odds of suffering a misjump when attempting to use a pirate points are high. Good lord. We're mercenaries. Our job carries an assumption of risk. You heard the commander. Stow the complaints and pay attention. We have a job to discuss. A green map of a barren moon fills your widescreen. A section of the image has been highlighted in white. The Argos crash site is here, smack dab in the middle of a pirate stronghold. The ship, the stronghold, and everything around it belong to a self-styled bandit queen called Grim Sybil. Her gang is the closest thing that Exilus has to a ruling council. Grim Sybil. That's supposed to be scary. Sounds like the kind of name you choose out of a hat. What do their defenses look like? They're patchy at best. I don't think that Exilus gets a lot of visitors. They have a strong anti-air cover, but little in the way of ground-based defenses. I'm seeing a lot of vehicles, but BattleTech's activities look light. Define light. Can't put an exact number on it. All I have are surface scans to go on. From what data I do have, I'd expect the pirates to be able to field the full length of light BattleTechs, all of them in good, poor repair. They're a mixed report of something bigger. That'll be Grim Sybil's mech. I don't have any information on tonnage or armaments, but given the shape that everything else is on Axelis, I imagine it's being held together with chewing gum and bottling wire. What else do you have on Grim Sybil before today? I've never heard of her. Yeah, hadn't either. Centrala's intel says that Grim Sybil mostly stays put on Axelis, but she's got at least a dozen pirate gangs operating under her banner, so she must have something going for her. Sybil's bio was pretty sparse. There isn't a lot of meat there. Just a note that she came up under Lady Paula Trevelyan, the pirate queen of the Tortuga Dominions. Really? Really? Okay. I guess it's impressive, having a personal connection to Lady Death and all. Let's read this a bit. A bandit kingdom made up of the entire systems of planets in the periphery. The Tortuga Dominion's ruthless raids are a thorn in the side of both the Federated Sun and the Taurian Concordat. Paula Trevelyan was born in the pirate kingdom of the Tortuga Dominions and rose throughout the ranks to become supreme leader of its legions in 3015. A reputation for bravado and cruelty inspires devotion in her followers as much as it does fear in her enemies. Lady Death, really? I swear, man, these pirate names are killing me. You don't know the half of it, gang. She spent a few years hanging out with my old friends. Believe me, you'll hear worse. One of these days, you're gonna have to tell me more about your past, boss. Actually, check that. I'm not sure I want to know. Darius, is there anything else worth mentioning in that file, or we can get back to talking about the mission? Well, looks like Traveling and Sybil had a falling out. It's not terribly surprising given the Pirate Queen's track record. Sybil managed to survive somehow. Good on her. And she's been living on Axelis ever since. The rest of the report is just a rap sheet. Apparently our bandit queen has racked up an astonishing number of kills over the years. Mostly against merchants and freighter crews, but kills all the same. She likes to get her hands dirty, and she knows her way around a battle mech. And that's all I've got. So the pirates have vehicles and turrets, maybe a few battle mechs. Got it. Keep going. The entire structure is surrounded by radar-guided anti-aircraft guns. Your first task will be to take down the radar tower so that the Samir can approach the derelict. After you've secured the crash site, she'll dock with the Argo and drop off the engineering team. And then they'll miraculously get a 200-year-old wreck flying again. Lady Central has bet a massive stack of C-bills that they will. For what it's worth, I believe that her chief engineer can pull this off. Never heard of Dr. Farah Murad before Lady Central mentioned her, but I did some digging after our meeting. She was telling the truth. The doc has quite a reputation. Supposed to be some kind of frontier engineering wonderkind, and a genius at bringing dead ship backs to life. We'll see. I wouldn't expect to find a really top-notch engineer this far from outside the Combine. Hopefully Dr. Murad will defy that particular stereotype. We'll find out one way or another soon enough. Good hunting. I'll be keeping an eye out from you, on you from up here. Awesome! Let's do some damage, guys. Boom. Oh, yes! Man, I love sci-fi stuff. Way more than I do, like RPG, like regular fantasy RPG things. Like sci-fi things, good lord, man. Is that a mouse around my head? Okay. This seems straightforward enough, but be careful. We don't know for sure what we're going to find on that moon. We've had enough surprises already. So destroy the radar tower, proceed to the Argos crash site, and then defend against Grim Sibyl's pirate fort while Dr. Murad's teams restore power to the derelict. It's a 1.5 mission, and we get pretty good amount of salvage, and we get 1,150,000. Whoa, bro.
Command interface initiated.
Oh, Aqua, dude, abso-freaking-lutely. I love this. I don't know if you guys have seen the anime called... They don't go, like out of space. They stay on Earth. But it is so freaking good. I loved it. Every minute of it. It's called... Schwarz's Marken. Yeah, if you guys like mech stuff, take a look at that. Fucking amazing. And it's part of a universe, so like there's another anime that's like in an alternate universe, but from that same type of universe. So like it's the same type of alien enemies, the same type of mechs. It's just an alternate timeline. And both are super good, but Schwarz's Merkin was the better one of the two, in my opinion. It's every bit as charming as you'd expect a pirate-occupied moon to be. You'll find Grim Sibyl radar stations just ahead. Defenses appear to be limited to turrets and ground vehicles, for the time being at least. We know that Grim Sibyl has at least one lance of battle mechs, so be ready for anything. Be careful of the pirate turrets as you make your way into the base. They pack a nasty punch, and they can also sensor lock your mechs. Aim for the turret generators. That'll be the fastest way to neutralize the turrets. The threat. After the pirates' radar stations are down, you'll be clear to proceed to the Argo. Good hunting, Commander. Knock out the radar cover, crush any pirate resistance, and secure us that derelict. I'm on it, bro. I'm on it. Right. This is a turret generator, but that's the first thing we need to get. Then we need to break that one too. And eventually the radar station thingy. So there's 2 turret generator that we gotta break.
Enemy detected.
Question is, they don't see me, do they? They better not, bro.
Position confirmed.
On it.
No, they don't see me.
Orders.
This is what we gotta break. You have to be that close to start hitting it, but it's gonna be too dangerous. Now what about... Reserve. I can't even get on top of this thing.